What's going on, guys? TBF Gaming, we're here with our weekly vlog. This is just the one where we kind of sit down Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and talk a little bit about stuff that's either going on the channel, stuff that I want to talk about, topics, or things that I've talked about with different subs or friends that, about this YouTube experience and things going on with this. So it's kind of just where we just sit down at the end of each week and just talk about a couple things, maybe assess what's going on with the channel, maybe talk about topics. It doesn't really matter. It's just kind of just to sit down and have some fun. It's also to help me improve with my ability to speak on a microphone, eventually do the face cam and get a little more comfortable with that and actually putting my face out there and not being shy in front of a camera or in front of a microphone. This is something that's definitely been a learning experience because when I first put the microphone in front of me, it was completely unnatural. I'm not saying that I'm good at it now. I'm just saying that it's not quite as uncomfortable as it was, and hopefully I'm getting a little bit better as time goes on. So we just want to talk a little bit about realistic expectations when you create a channel for, YouTube channel, small creator, what your realistic expectations should be as you get this started. It's really important to understand that most creators, even the ones who are big now, when they first started, they started with just a few subs, like similar to what my channel is, where we just had, a few subs each month. It came anywhere from 1 sub a day to a couple subs a day, and that's pretty much it over the span of a year. In their first year, you're not making any kind of money, you're not really doing anything with the channel, but hopefully if you stick with it and if you continue to really work hard with it, hopefully you can see some kind of growth and hopefully see the success that you're aiming for. So with me, it wasn't really trying to make money or anything off of this. I'm just really just trying to have fun. It's kind of a creative outlet for me. It's a lot of fun for me to do, and it's something that me and my kids talked about wanting to do for a long time. So we finally sat down and said, you know what, let's go ahead and create it, and hopefully we're going to continue to put more content on here other than just the video games. Video games is a lot of fun, but we really want to do more stuff as we get further into it. And I did some movie reviews and stuff back in the past, but that really wasn't my forte, and plus with me being overseas right now, I don't get to see the movies brand new when they come out, so I'm usually way behind. So when you first start off, it's just important to remember that you're not going to get a lot of subs, you're not going to get a lot of views, you're not going to get a lot of likes. It's just the way it is. My first several videos on the channel, I want to say that I had maybe 10 views per video when it first started, and it was pretty rough, and the quality wasn't too great, but I wanted to get those first videos out there and really start kind of testing myself. And of those 10 views, one was me checking the video to see how it was. Of the likes, I think 1 like was me, and 1 like was probably my wife trying to, give me a little bit of support. And that was probably it for the first longest time. And then I had a few really good subs in the early beginning that found my channel and stuck with me during those early parts. And their comments meant a lot. That's why I always tell you guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. The comments mean a lot. They actually help us move forward, help us get better at games. The comments are everything on this. But when you first start off, it's just important to remember that those things aren't going to come fast. The total subs, look, I'm at this channel for maybe not a year yet. I think we're at what are we at, 10 months, something like that, and we're at 550 subs. So that shows you in a year I couldn't even amass 1,000 subs. So I'm still short of my overall goal. I wanted to have 1,000 subs by the end of the first year. We're not there, obviously, but we're going to keep working towards it. But it's just important to understand that it's a slow growth. Most people just don't get those subs unless you're one of those ultra famous people or someone like that. You're not going to get instant success that way. So it's important to just kind of just take it easy and go slow. And now obviously I'm not some big creator that can tell you that these are the keys to success. I watched every single YouTube video on how to grow your channel and how to be amazing at YouTube and all these other things, and ultimately they all kind of said the same things, and none of those things are a guaranteed surefire way. I'll just say that the things that I did learn that I agreed with, that I definitely think are true, is just post content. Get out there and make a video, and then make another video, and then make another video, and slowly get better at it. Try to improve. If you can save money up and eventually get better equipment to make those videos, improve that. Start off with just like the really basic stuff and then move up. If you go back to last week's video, I kind of talk about the things that I use to record my videos. And as I move forward, if you go look on my Instagram, I just got a couple brand new things that'll really help the channel out, really improve the channel. My Instagram link's on the screen right there. You guys can check that out. I just posted a brand new microphone, headset, and an Xbox One X, which I'm totally blessed and lucky to even be able to get. And I think they're going to help out with the channel. And honestly, they were just kind of for me, but it's also going to help out with the channel, which is really cool. All right, the other thing is be yourself with this. I think a lot of problems that people have when they start out this YouTube thing is you get on here and you try to be a character. And that's fine if that's what you do. If you're good at pretending to act a certain way or be a character, absolutely do that. For me, it's not. I can't get on here and be some kind of crazy, outlandish, over-the-top character because that's just not who I am in real life. I have a decent sense of humor and I can speak a little bit. And honestly, I just kind of get in here and just kind of have conversations and play a game and hopefully have a cool, really community that I kind of work with. You know, the subs that I have here, I really like talking with them. I'm going to start up a Discord channel. That way we can actually, chat back and forth. It's a lot of fun to be able to go back and forth with people like this. And there's been a few people that have reached out to me that it really means a lot when we get that support. So you just have to be yourself with it. Don't try to be something that you're not, because eventually that'll come out. And it's really hard to put on that character act all the time in front of the camera or the microphone all the time. So if you're just yourself, then it makes it way easier. You know, the next thing is just to have fun with it. Like, ultimately, whether you're trying to make money at this or you're just trying to have this as a hobby, hopefully it should be fun. If you don't enjoy recording or if you don't enjoy editing the videos, maybe it's not something you should do, because it's a lot of work. The amount of work that goes into one video, you figure for, let's say, Ark. For one episode of Ark, you guys see a 20 to 30 minute video depending on the episode. For the recording of that, it took anywhere from maybe an hour if I'm lucky, anywhere to like 4, 5, 6 hours to record one video, because it takes so much time to actually get everything to happen within that channel or within that video that you're trying to get done. If you're trying to tame an animal or if you're trying to build something, we cut out a lot of that in-between spot, and you don't see the amount of hours that we spend searching for something or trying to get everything just right or collecting the ingredients for a certain thing. So it takes forever. So you have to understand that, a 30-minute video is way more work than just that. And that's the recording of it. Then if you have the editing software, you have to turn around and try to do the editing for that. And then the editing, when you first start, it took me maybe 2 hours to edit a video because I wasn't sure on how to do it. Now I can edit a video in pretty close to 10 to 15 minutes if I recorded it well. So if I had a good recording session and don't have to cut too much, then I can get it edited fairly quickly, and I can actually edit several videos within a couple hours, whereas it used to take me that long to do just one. So that kind of just gives you an idea of how much work you're putting into it. And then the last thing is just to understand that even if you get pretty good at this, YouTube isn't probably a viable career for most people. I think there's a few people at the very top that probably make full-time careers off this, but that's not really what it should be for. Hopefully you're not thinking that you're going to suddenly become, one of the YouTube famous, super huge YouTubers that's going to, make tons of money here, because that's just not realistic. I mean, maybe you will, and I hope you do if that's what you want to go for. Me personally, I know that that's not what it is. I have a full-time job, more than one full-time job, honestly, with all the stuff that I do. And then that's where I get my income from. This is absolutely just a hobby, and if it ever adds something on top of it after that, that'd be really cool. I definitely would not be upset. But this is definitely not the primary source of anything, thankfully, especially with me only having 500 subs. I don't make any money anymore. So with the YouTube monetization changes, I know I talk about that almost every video, but it's important to understand the monetization rules if you're going to get into this. You don't get monetized until you get, it's like 4,000 hours of view time, total view time with all your content, and 1,000 subs. So, and there's no guarantee that YouTube's not going to change that randomly over the next couple years, because I was monetized several months ago and now it's gone because of YouTube's changes, and that's just the way it is. YouTube's going to change constantly over time as the tide changes. So it's pretty normal to understand. But hey, so that's pretty much it for kind of my tips for the channel, because I know a lot of the people that watch my content and a lot of people that other like people that I've made friends with over the last year of doing this YouTube thing, a lot of them try to do their own channels too. A lot of people that play on the server with me, they're all trying to record their content and do different videos as well, and they're all really good at them. I think it's really cool that I've gotten to be around some other people that are trying to create this, and it's really fun to watch them grow and watch them actually have fun with this too. So I kind of want to talk sometimes about things that will help us all out. So hopefully that all made sense, not too much of a ramble. So for the channel, obviously, I always got to end it with something that's going on with the channel. I'm actually about to, as soon as I shut this off, I'm going to go jump on some Sea of Thieves. The beta is open right now. I did pre-order it a long time ago. I haven't had a chance to log into the actual betas yet, so this is going to be my first time jumping into Sea of Thieves. I am going to record it. I don't know if it'll be a video or not, because I don't really know what the game is like or how it works, and I don't know what kind of content that will be, and I might wait till it actually comes out before I put any actual content of it out. But it is something I'm thinking about doing for the channel, so hopefully it'll work out. We'll definitely play with that a little bit. Obviously, if you guys see it later today, I think you guys should see episode 3 of The Forest. Should be on episode 7 or 8 of Ark tomorrow on Monday, and then continuing forward with Subnautica, because we're somewhere in the 20s on that, so it's been a lot of fun with that. Hopefully going to progress the story a little bit further there, but we're going to have to do a lot of gathering, because man, that amount of gathering you have to do in that game once you get further into the game is pretty crazy. But that series has been moving forward. Really love the series. Hopefully you guys enjoying it too. Make sure on this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Like I always say, make sure you go ahead and let me know if there's anything that you want me to talk about, any kind of topic that you think would be good for this. I know Deeply Lettuce, who's another one of those people that plays on the server with us and has a YouTube channel, mentioned that one of these days I'm going to do a live Q&A, and I definitely want to do that, or that we should do a live Q&A. I think that'd be a great idea, and it had to be something that you maybe have to grow a little bigger before that'll work, because probably if I go live right now, the only person watching will be me. So I need to grow the channel a little bit before I can really think about that. But if you have anything that you think is a good idea, definitely let me know. I'm always up for it. Definitely always give me game suggestions. Some of the subs suggested The Forest. I jumped into it, really enjoy it. What was the other one? I jumped into a couple. DJ Jackbox always recommends some like different shooters and stuff like that, and I definitely try those out, but I'm so bad at those games that there's no way I could do that for content. So unfortunately I haven't been able to do that for the channel, but I did play Titanfall, and I think Fortnite I tried out too, even though I don't really understand how to play that either. Maybe I'll put that on the channel eventually. But alright guys, hopefully this week I should have another stream up on Twitch. I'll have one up hopefully late Sunday. Maybe I'll do the Sea of Thieves of that one. I'm not really sure how we're going to do that, but alright guys, I think the next vlog next week will probably be, someone mentioned doing something about the different consoles, which console I prefer, and maybe talk about that. I have a couple other ideas in mind that we might go for, but other than that, as usual, I'll see you in the next episode.